LinkedIn asked, what is your career catalyst moment? And because I see the world in stories, here is mine. On the 17th of May 2012, I received an email which said, I'd like to cut to the chase and like to offer you the job. Now, this job was my dream job with a very well-established brand as a business director. I joined the organization and within 3 months, I didn't feel good. What does that mean? That means that I am brought up in a service class family where we're not brought up to ask a question, are you enjoying your job? We are brought up to ask a question, are you good at your job? And I felt like in this organization, I was not given the platform to be the best I could be. So I decided to go and have a conversation with my boss. I took him to a small boardroom and I asked him a question. Where do you see my career in the next few years in this organization? There was an awkward silence. And trust me, I felt like I just want to run away. But I stood there. And then my boss responded. He said, I don't know where my career is going. What can I tell you where your career is going? 100 marks for honesty to my boss. But in that moment, I had a very deep realization that I can't let anyone else be in the driver's seat of my career. And yes, I may go to another job, but still, it's someone else who will be responsible for my success and that feeling that I want, that I am good at my job. That is how Narrative, the Business of Stories started. It has now been over a decade, just over a decade, that this practice has been going on. Through this journey, the three things that I learned. For as long as everything goes per plan, you really haven't had the opportunity to determine what your potential is. Up until 2012, I've had great bosses who really paved the path for my success. But that year really gave me the opportunity to figure out what I can really do with myself. As there is a famous quote, when you feel you're done, you're really just 40% done. So that moment of difficulty is an important one. The second thing that I learned, you can't leave something and start your own little practice, your own little business. I went and joined another company, but in parallel, I started Narrative, the Business of Stories. And I did 1.5 jobs for about 1 year. And then when it became 2 jobs, I knew which job I had to leave. And finally, I would say, is that your specific knowledge, as Naval Ravikant says, which is the thing that you're good at, sometimes you don't know that. I didn't know what I'm good at and I wanted to start a storytelling practice. But it was a client who said to me, you're a really good storyteller. No matter where I looked, everything told me that I was a good storyteller. Only I didn't know. Now, I hope that helps and it gives you some insights into paving your path for success forward.